You see, I spend a lot of time talking to the next generation. We just did an entire Prove Me Wrong with many of you out in the hall. I did over 100 hours of campus debates this last semester, 200 hours in 1 year, over 65 campuses that I visit. There is an angst, there's an uneasiness, there is a worry, there is a concern. And they say in no uncertain terms, Charlie, I'm trying to get my leader's attention. I can't afford a home. I can't afford basic necessities. If I ask a girl out on a date and I get one word wrong, she could report me for sexual harassment. I am surrounded by this political correctness, or if I don't get the pronouns correct of the trans activist next to me in class, it could be the end of my career. My town, my city is flooded by illegal aliens. Charlie, when will my leaders start fighting for me and my generation? I hear every single day from you in this audience, the students, Charlie, why is it that we spend hundreds of billions of dollars on wars abroad, but our own generation has to go endlessly in debt to pay our medical bills and suffer under credit card debt? Why is it that why you, the next generation, have to compete to buy a home against a Chinese oligarch? Let me be very clear. No foreign national should be allowed to own single-family homes until this generation can have the same homes that their parents have. So what is the solution? Well, the solution is what President Trump is trying to do every single day, and we need more of it. We need double and tripling down on it. Starting with those of you that are looking for a job, you should not have to compete against a foreigner for your job. American college graduates should come first. And that starts with President Donald Trump, and this will affect everybody in this room, regardless of age. It is time for the largest deportation effort this country has ever seen. If you are here illegally, you are deported from the United States of America. Period. No amnesty. Repeat after me. No amnesty. Period. End of story. We will not put up with any exceptions, any carve-outs, any loopholes, any exceptions, any asterisks, any iotas. I don't care if it's 10 years or 15 years. We expect our leaders to deliver it and bring back our country to a place of citizenship and Americans being put first. I'll tell you right now, you are going to see a massive breakdown of the political order. If people don't own stuff, our politics are about to get a lot more radical. But let's go a step further. We need to celebrate, embrace, platform, and sometimes, if necessary, subsidize getting married and having children. We are not having enough children in this country. This is a national crisis. I don't want to hear about, well, you know, racism is a threat to America. It's a bunch of horsepucky. Oh, environmentalism, climate change. Do you know what a threat to our country is? We're not having enough babies. Now, my wife and I, we are doing our part. We have 2 young children, and we'll see what else the Lord has in store. But I was fascinated today by talking to our amazing young patriots as part of Turning Point USA. I was so moved. And they say, Charlie, I want to get married. I want to have kids. It's hard to find other people that share my values. By the way, for everyone watching online, if you want to find your future husband or wife, that's why you should be here in Tampa, Florida, because there's a lot of eligible bachelor and bachelorettes here. A lot. But we must prioritize it. We should tell our young ladies that if you want to go be the CEO of a shoe company, that's fine. But do you know what's really going to matter 30 years from now? What's going to matter is whether or not you have the love of your life and you have decided to raise children. It doesn't matter how many trips to Thailand you make. It doesn't matter how many nights out at the club. What matters is what lasts. And what matters is things that are hard.